Final part.
Venom and Carnage.
And the cover ruins the surprise once again, like with that Wolverine boss fight, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With his teeth, man. Dirt. Carnage is yellow.
That comic behind it just then had Spider-Man's fingers, but it was all weird and ugh.
Having a Wally Crawley, mate.
What was that?
It was me saying Wally Crawley.
What's happening? Oh my god. I know. You! Parker!
So,
Yeah.
is Carnage, like, born from Venom?
Yeah.
How?
In the main universe where the aliens, that's just what the aliens do, they just give birth every couple of years.
Right.
In this universe, because the Venom suit was made by Peter and Eddie's dad, which, by the way, is why it's so desperate to absorb Peter, because it needs Peter's DNA to stabilize itself. That's why Eddie has to eat other people. Stop it eating him. But in this, they take a bit of Venom. Dr. Connors it is in this.
Yeah.
And one of his lab assistants called Ben Riley, but it's not Ben Riley that we know. Anyway, in this, they basically take a sample of the Venom suit, which was designed to not just cure cancer, it absorbs you, and then it like enhances you, so your body can cure itself.
Nice.
Which is why it gives people super strength and all that shit. And a piece of that is then experimented on to make Carnage, which then goes on it escapes the lab, goes on a rampage, ends up swallowing a bunch of people, including Gwen Stacy, until Spidey pushes it down a smokestack. Later on it returns, but wearing Gwen's body.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird, like, Peter comes home and finds Gwen, who's been dead for months, sitting there, but she's got Carnage's face.
Creepy.
Yeah. And then later on it just, like, stops being Carnage and just becomes Gwen. But then she never shows off any superpowers afterwards.
That's not fair. I was getting more health.
Yeah, well, we get it. We do, don't we? So,
Yeah, true, but
but if this is Peter, he's going to be gutted when he wakes up and discovers he's, like, been swallowing people, isn't he?
yeah. So, what would happen if Venom had both Peter and
This
Eddie?
Venom.
Yeah.
If it absorbed Peter.
Yeah.
If it absorbed enough of Peter, it would stabilize and it wouldn't be killing Eddie like it is. Because Eddie swallows other people, so it doesn't swallow him.
Yeah. Would it be killing anyone?
Eddie would be in control. As I say, it'd stabilize it, so Eddie would like have control of the suit, and he could do what he wants. Because right now he's kind of like, it just like bursts out of him and goes mad, doesn't it? Oh, we're under arrest. Oh no. Read me rights. Yeah, he's notorious for getting his health back, this guy.
Yeah. It's just
Something cool about this room, look here. Little pieces of the rhino.
little pieces of the rhino.
Yeah. See?
Ah,
It's the rhino robot we've already fought.
nice.
Because this thing said Trask on his foot, didn't he? Which
Yeah.
is the company where we currently are. Oh, it's some flying, mate, little nerd. Again, you can't absorb Carnage.
No.
I still think we should have been able to absorb Sable. Maybe the Beetle?
He's so tiny compared to Venom.
Yeah, it's funny, innit? But Ultimate Peter's tiny anyway, isn't he?
Yeah. Even though he's not human, I keep thinking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he goes, purely human.
Huh. I thought you meant even though Arnold isn't human. Oh no, you don't. Trying to heal up on my watch.
I'm talking to Carnage like he's a dog. I said drop it.
Cheeky little paws screen at you. Squeen. Why don't you try speaking English? Run, Venom.
Why is the music like kicking in now?
Scary.
Oh.
Two monsters are going nuts. Oh, Bungie. Din-dins for Venom. I keep trying to grab him here because I think it's dead funny watching, like, on the way I hit someone with the X button, with the normal punch. Yeah, and that's it, mate. It's that easy. Right,
Nice.
let's find out now then. Finally, answers. Sick cover, dude.
Who's that?
Eddie and Spider-Man and Venom.
Oh, nice.
It's Eddie in the mouth.
Oh, okay.
What's going on? Where am I?
Tell me, Mr. Parker, did you ever wear the Venom suit yourself?
What is this?
Did you wear the suit?
Once. Only for a few hours.
It appears that the suit bonded itself to you. It's amazing you've survived any encounter with Eddie Brock at all. The microscopic suit particles in you want to join with the suit Brock wears. Fascinating. Let's see if we can help them. In case this kills you, I want you to know I think your father was a genius, 10 years ahead of the curve. Status?
Yes. Yes. Eddie? Eddie, what's going on?
I have absolute, total control. Now then, I have a score to settle.
Which way do you figure?
Trask's offices.
That's what happens when he absorbs Spidey.
Uh-huh.
Gets his control.
My father. Tell me about my father.
Everything you could ever want to know about your parents is right here. I've had this ever since I found out.
You again?
Down, boy. My contract with Trask expired 10 minutes ago. And if you're chasing him, don't worry. He doesn't know how to fly that helicopter.
But you...
No hard feelings. Business is business, eh?
Show that. Oh, he pings me straight away, dude.
I hope you got out of there in time.
He like threw that friggin' box at me then.
Yeah.
So, not only now do we have to fight Venom again, and now he's in total control. It's not just a mindless monster anymore, dude. Now there's a rational mind. Well, not rational, but there's a method now to the monster. But we've got to stop him pushing the helicopter off as well, which gets very annoying in a minute when we don't have a lot of room to maneuver.
Right.
What used to always screw me with this fight, if you're right next to the helicopter and you jump, the blades do catch you and mess you up.
Weird.
It's like real life, innit? If you jump up
Yeah.
into a helicopter blade, dude.
True.
See, he's ran over now and he's knocking it. So I have to get Eddie's attention and run away.
Yeah. It looks like you punched him towards it.
Yeah, I like bounced off the copter, didn't I, to give him
Yeah.
a dink, mate.
Yeah. Good physics though. It's like Speed Highway and Sonic not Sonic 06. Sonic
Wow.
Adventure.
You think Sonic 06 had Speed Highway, mate? Do you even play Sonic? Do you know Sonic at all?
Sonic Adventure and Speed Highway where the helicopter ride.
Eddie, Trask doesn't want to play with you.
Nearly threw me into the blades then.
Yeah.
See, it got me. No.
Oh, well, he nearly threw you
Eddie.
off the building. But then you jumped and then went in the blades.
Oh, double
Okay.
punched. Jump to the blades, Brock, you little nerd. See how he's got the spider now, though?
Yeah.
Cool. But why friggin' hate Spider-Man?
So, the spider part on Venom is Peter. Like, Peter's...
I think he's wearing it now because he's absorbed
Essence.
Spider-Man before.
Yeah.
But he has control over the suit now. It should be able to turn into whatever he wants it to be.
Not essence, DNA thing.
The same thing, I know what you meant. He should be able to control it into anything, but... So is the Vulture dead? Not the Vulture, Adrian Toomes dead.
Was that bald man
That was the
before?
bald man, yeah. It's Adrian Toomes, but he's not the Vulture in Ultimate, but... You know, that's what he's known for.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get hit, clawed by Carnage, and we don't see him again. I'm not sure if he's died out though. Look at the fire now, mate. We've now just got this helicopter pad to fight Venom on.
My god. That spread quite quickly.
Oh yeah. At this point I thought Dodger's just hit him. And there's another cool cutscene.
Nice.
Sick.
It was over. Now I can learn everything that Trask knew about what happened 10 years ago.
Burn it. We'll start new. Peter, I have all these things in my head, things I want to say, things I think as your father you'll need to hear. You're going to find that there are people in this world, people who you are going to look at and say, why is this person like this? I find myself surrounded by people who will do or say anything, just for the appearance that they are better than they are.
There were 3 survivors of the crash. They all reported seeing the same thing. One of the witnesses was my mother. She died in the ambulance.
Peter, you did good today.
Eddie needs to see this. It's about our parents.
Eddie's not here. He was gone before we showed up. We'll find him. We always do.
Mr. Trask, I have been looking forward to this. Eddie? I can't believe. You know what I can't believe? I can't believe that after all the things you did, all the things you made me do, that after all of that, all you got was 3 years in a golf course prison. You can't do anything to me in here. The guards...
They aren't nearly well armed enough.
You want to talk about it?
I wouldn't know where to begin.
You can just ramble.
I'm okay.
I love you.
I know. It's just
What?
Eddie. I mean, he's out there. And I don't know if I'm scared of him or for him.
But he's not here.
No.
I'm here.
So in the end then, yeah. The baddie won.
Yeah.
Eddie got literally everything he wanted there. He got control of the suit and basically got superpowers.
Yeah.
He managed to kill Trask, which the whole point of that final boss fight was to stop him from killing Trask. Doesn't matter, he goes and does it 5 minutes later anyway. Peter come out of this absolute shit. So the twist was Eddie's dad kept the sample
Yeah.
and then for some reason put it on an airplane of all places, which sent the airplane down, which killed all the parents. What a dickhead.
Yeah.
otherwise, sick.
I do think Eddie should have seen the reports, though.
Well, he's still out there, isn't he? Just
Yeah.
don't know if we're scared of him or Thor. Is that guy's name Thor? Nice. And the Chad Brian Jones. Yeah, this will annoy you. It annoyed me. In the comic at this point, yeah. When they did this in the comic, it ends with the Beetle capturing Eddie. Yeah. Out of nowhere. Like, all this shit happens, and then Eddie's like sat on a park bench, and the Beetle just like attacks him and traps him. And then you never see him again. Because then later on, after Peter dies, the new Spider-Man gets attacked by Venom. But it's not Eddie Brock, it's some random doctor.
As Venom.
Yeah, some random doctor, like, as the Venom suit out of nowhere. And you're like, where the hell, what happened? As I said earlier on, so many dropped plot points that now will never get redone. Because Ultimate Universe is done. Whole thing, bit of a waste. But still a good game. Anyone we recognise here? Jennifer Hale, of course.
Yeah.
James Arnold Taylor. John DiMaggio.
Hey, we thought it might have been him.
Hey, mutants are people too. What did you reckon then overall? Good Spidey adventure or what?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
A lot of the movies nowadays base themselves off Ultimate.
Yeah.
Like having Peter be like younger and a bit more thick about it, but...
Cool. Is there another one after this? Like, is there a sequel to
A
this?
sequel to this game? No, but this particular Spider-Man does return with a different voice actor in Shattered Dimensions.
Right.
Where he teams up with 3 other Spider-Men. Like, it is set in the same universe as this one. And he fights Electro again and Carnage again. Really good game. I'll be playing that at some point, I'll tell you that. Not straight away, but... This particular Spidey does return, but they never made an actual sequel, which is why I think, now that Ultimate's done, they should make a full, from issue 1 to issue, I think it ends on 137, full, like a game telling the full story of it.
Yeah.
Would be sound. Even the shitter bits, like when he, like, what was the shit bit I've just had? I've just read. I'm only up to, he's about to meet the X-Men. But I know there's bad bits later on. But none are coming to mind, which speaks well for the comic, I suppose, that I can't immediately go, well, that bit was shit. I don't like it as much towards the end, where he's, like, living in... Aunt May's house becomes, like, a halfway house for superheroes, as I say, when he's got, like, Human Torch and Iceman living with him. But otherwise, the whole thing, I'd say, is worth at least a go through.
Might read some comics and see what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, if you want. As I say, I'm up to... he's about to meet the X-Men. He hasn't met him yet. He's just lost his suit where I'm up to. Because when the symbiote... He's only got one suit, because he's only like 15, and he doesn't know how to sew. And when the symbiote gets on it, he then has to destroy it. And now he's swinging around in like a jumper and just like slacks. He's still got a mask, but he has to go and like buy a new suit. And that's where he bumps into the X-Men when a mutant starts messing around. But I've just had the Venom bit, and it was quite good. It ends with him asking Nick Fury to get rid of his powers because he's sick of like hurting all his friends. And Nick Fury basically goes, no.
Music, quite nice.
Dramatic. I like the Rhino music in there. I think my favourite boss fight, as much shit as I talk, probably the Goblin one. Just because I like the chase. The Beetle chase is dead good as well. Venom-wise, probably the Electro fight was my favourite bit.
Yeah.
Daniel Firestone, you've got a cool name, dude. Speaking of Shattered Dimensions, the Electro in that, which is the same Electro as the game, but like different voice actor again. Voiced by Biff from Back to the Future.
Nice.
Quality. Oh yeah, that's not actually it, because we've got another shocker fight first, dude. Bumped into him when I was testing the footage. When I was making sure it was recording, like, sound and shit. Like, see, I'm dancing around here trying to make sure it's working.
Yeah.
And a city event pops up, and it's only big hairmen in it, mate.
So are these just randomised?
Yeah. Never found Boomerang. He escaped us this time. We'll have to get him next time. But I do not give him a chance here, dude.
What
I'm
was he
so
even
sick
doing?
of this clown. He's robbing that bank.
Oh.
So sick of this clown. I just kicked the shit out of him and that random lady who got in my way. But that's what you get for getting in my way, you know. Superhero at work.